Hey Saints, so for the last section of this this 4-part, let's call it series, is going to be entitled Receive the Benefits. Turn with me in our Bibles to 1 Samuel chapter 7 again, and we're going to read verses 13 and 14. Reading from the New Living Translation. So the Philistines were subdued and didn't invade Israel again for some time, and throughout Samuel's lifetime. The Lord's powerful hand was raised against the Philistines. The Israelite villages near Ekron and Gath that the Philistines had captured were restored to Israel, along with the rest of the territory that the Philistines had taken. And there was peace between Israel and the Amorites in those days. Now, I'm gonna name it Receive the Benefits, because as we see in the story of Samuel and the Philistines, after they came back, after they got back to that place with God, God worked in their lives. Now you have to remember the story. The Israelites, they were given strict instructions. You remember there was a bunch of different people. There was the Amorites, and there was all the different ites, like the Hittites, and all of those people that they were supposed to take out. They were supposed to take out, but they didn't. God allowed that, even though they were enemies with these individuals, where they settled and they rested, their once enemies were in close proximity, but God put a hedge of protection around them so that even when they were in the midst of their enemies, or once upon a time enemies, that they would be safe and feel safe. That's the first part. Second, God is able to restore, just as in the story. When the Philistines had taken over some of those cities, as it says in verse 14, God restored those things that were taken away from the Israelites. He restored the cities that were taken by the Philistines. Just the same way as God can restore some of the things that were taken from your life, that the devil, you know that song that says, take back what the devil stole from me. He stole your joy. You're taking it back. Taking back your joy when and God's giving you that new joy in that new relationship that He's building with you. And number 3, and the most important, is to give you peace. Peace in the midst of, in the story, it was peace in the promised land. Peace that passeth all understanding. That peace that we can only have when we build that relationship with God, that no matter what the circumstance, no matter what's happening, no matter what's going on, you know that everything is going to be okay because God is part of our lives. We went through it. So getting back, the 4 steps were what? Number 1, getting rid of the idols. Number 2 was prioritizing spiritual disciplines. Number 3 was watching God work. And number 4 was receive the benefits. Be blessed, saints.